If you want to pursue higher education from world-class institutions across Europe, expand your global network and meet diverse and like-minded individuals, and travel to different countries and explore every possibility that this world has to offer. Search no more. With the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, let's turn that dream into a reality.
Today's video, I'll be answering most of your asked question. How do I become an Erasmus Mundus scholar? Hola! My name is Jezeree and I am from the Philippines. I am currently pursuing my Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree in work, organizational, and personnel psychology here at the University of Valencia, Spain. For my first semester, for my second semester, I will be transferring to the Universidade de Coimbra in Portugal. For my third semester, I will be back here in Valencia. For my fourth semester, I will be doing an internship in whichever country or company that I would want to apply to. So in today's video, I'll be sharing to you on the step-by-step process on how you can become the next Erasmus Mundus scholar. So without further ado, let's begin. First step, visit the official website. I will be posting the website here or in the description box below. Once you click the link, it will lead you to the EMJMD catalog, wherein you get to choose different programs of your preference. And this is usually the most exciting part. Second is, choose the program or programs of your preference, or the programs that highly relates to your educational background and or work experience. But just an important reminder to take note, do not apply to more than 3 programs, because once you do, your application will become invalid. Third is, visit the program's website. Fourth is, comply with all of the requirements needed. As for my case, I applied under the WOP-P program. I will be going through the general requirements that other program as well would require you to submit. So first is your official diploma. Second is your official academic transcripts. Third is your CV. So some programs would require you to submit just a regular CV, while others would require you to submit the Europass CV. So better check. But I would recommend you to submit the Europass CV instead. I will also be sharing the link wherein you can make your Europass CV through the description box below or here. And then next is the most important one, is the motivational letter. This is really the most important one. I couldn't stress it enough. So I will be sharing a template, a sample template of my motivational letter, wherein you can check in the description box below. So next is 2 letters of reference. So other programs would require you to submit 2 letters of reference from the academic sector, while other programs would require you to submit 1 from the academic sector and 1 from the work sector. Next is your proof of nationality. So you can submit your passport for this. Next is the certificate of residence, then a recent photo of you, and lastly is the English level. So some programs would require you to take an English examination, while others would accept just the certificate of medium of instruction. So in my case, I just submitted the certificate of medium of instruction because during my bachelor's degree, my university's medium of instruction was in English. So it was also accepted. This is a process that will take most of your time, so a lot, maybe a month or two to gather all the requirements needed. Okay, next is submit the application on time. But before submitting, double check all the requirements, all the files that you submitted, whether they are in the right format, the right file, whether it's in Word or in PDF file. Just double check it. So just a tip, submit the application a few days before the deadline, or maybe a week before the deadline, to avoid website traffic and your application to crash. Some programs would require you to have a second phase after submission, which is usually the interview phase, but also some programs would only have one phase, which is just submitting the applications. Alright, so now you can finally breathe because you submitted all the required documents already, but then the next step is the most dreading part, which is waiting for the results. So most of the scholarship results will be communicated sometime during April or May. The next step is accept or reject the scholarship. So for example, if you applied to 3 programs and you got accepted with scholarship for all those 3 programs, you need to choose the best or your most preferred program, and you need to reject the other 2 to give way to those who are in the waiting list. So if you accept the scholarship offer, that's where the real work begins, such as processing your visa, looking for a place to stay here in Europe, and so on. Next is connect with your fellow Erasmus Mundus scholars or applicants. And lastly is fulfill your dreams in studying in the EU. Felt like yesterday. At the end of the day, there's no harm in trying. Just grab the opportunity, just submit the application. Because whatever is meant for you will always find its way. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below. I'll try to answer as much as I can, or answer these questions in another video. Please follow me on my Erasmus Mundus journey through the following social media accounts listed here or in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hoped in some way that I was able to help you prepare for the application process. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!